Salkon here, just going over the 5.2 patch note PTR preview. I think I said that right. It's the PTR preview notes for patch 5.2. There we go. There's a lot of stuff going on here, like a lot of stuff, new like models and stuff, a lot of new BOAs, items. I think a couple of novelty items, stuff like that. Like whole new models for monsters in the game and stuff. But all I'm really gonna go over is the monk changes. Like they're doing a lot of buffs and nerfs for all the classes. Monks, at least Windwalker monks, big buff. So I'm gonna go over those, and let's get started. I'm just going to be reading these right off the line, so I hope everything's updated. Paralysis is now a physical, non-magical effect and can no longer be dispelled, grounded, or reflected, and its base range has been increased to 20 yards. So they took out the talent, made it baseline, and yeah, so that all works now. I think I said that should have happened before even, and they did it, so that's really cool. They did take out that talent, though, and they added a Ring of Peace. Forms a 8-yard sanctuary around the target for 8 seconds, causing all enemies in the area of effect to be silenced and disarmed. So I think it's kind of like the Druid's Sunbeam thingy. You just throw it down and everyone's silenced and disarmed. So if you just keep them in there, you're good, I guess. Yeah, so that's really cool. The paralysis baseline increase is going to be freaking amazing. Ranged, pretty much a ranged interrupt, or if you're getting kited, or just casters in general, you can really mess with there. It'll probably win a lot of matches just from having that, in addition to all these other awesome things that I'm going to mention. Okay, we also have a new ability called Nimble Brew. It's really cool. It's basically another trinket. I'm going to go ahead and read it. New Windwalker and Brewmaster ability added at level 30. Nimble Brew. Nimble Brew removes all stun, fear, and roots effects and reduces the duration of those effects if they are reapplied by 60% for 6 seconds, and it has a 2-minute cooldown. So basically another trinket, and it gives you gives a reduced effectivity to any CC applied within 6 seconds after you use the ability. So they can't just like spam it down and mess you up, which is going to be, again, awesome. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh yes, the entire healing tier of, like, right here, all these got increased. Zen Sphere now detonates, you can, I'll just go ahead and read the new tooltip. Zen Sphere has a limit of 2, was 1, now detonates when either the recipient reaches 35% or the Zen Sphere is dispelled and no longer costs chi. Yeah, that's the biggest change. None of these cost chi anymore. None of these at all. So that's really cool. So you can use Zen Sphere and detonate it without the chi cost. I don't know if they're going to do anything about like cooldowns or anything on these. But I do know Chi Wave, they're doubling the damage and healing done by it. And they are doubling the cooldown as well. So basically you'll get the same amount of healing and damage done with better chi efficiency, and you won't have to, you'll have to use 1 less global to get that healing. But they're also doubling the damage on the healing and I guess the damage on Chi Burst and the AP scaling. So Chi Burst or Zen Sphere will probably be better than Chi Wave now, especially since Zen Sphere can now be cast on like you and party member, or like somebody else, like on your arena team or whatever, given the situation, at the same time. So you're gonna have to look at that. I'm gonna try all 3 of them out in the new 5.2 PTR. We're gonna check it out. But yeah, they doubled the damage and healing on both Chi Wave and Chi Burst, doubled the cooldown on Chi Wave, and they removed the chi cost for all of them. And then I told you these Zen Sphere changes. So that's all really cool. Let's see what else. Let's see, they removed the Path of Blossoms. I don't know how much I used it anyways, just on rogues chasing me and BGs and stuff. But I mean, 1v1 and stuff, they would just sap me anyways, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, they removed Path of Blossom, obviously Deadly Reach, and gave Paralysis its baseline 20 yards, so, you know, talent's useless anyways. Tiger's Lust and Touch of Karma no longer have a chi cost, which is amazing. It's something I think a lot of people have been waiting for. So, yeah, that's great. Touch of Karma, Tiger Celeste no longer have a cheat cost. Neither of them should have had a cheat cost anyway, since one's an escape and one's a lifesaver. But yeah, no cheat cost on those. So overall, the changes are making us a lot more chi efficient. So a lot of damage from that just comes from that anyways. So that's going to be really good. Now, charging Oxwave now has a 30-second cooldown instead of 60 seconds. So that's probably going to be better than Leg Sweep now. And you'll have to choose between that, Leg Sweep, and Ring of Peace. But yeah, the Oxwave, 30-second cooldown, Stun Beam. It's going to be good. Dampen Harm is now able to be used while stunned. And its cooldown will begin when it's used, not when the effect ends. That's going to buff the crap out of Dampen Harm. And with Nimble Brew and the paralysis increase, I think I may take that over Diffuse Magic now, since I'll have other ways of combating casters, but that can obviously be changed whenever you want. So that's going to be really, really good. And Healing Elixirs, they increase the healing by 5%. It's now 15 instead of 10. Chi Torpedo deals 15% more damage. Healing Spheres have a duration of 1 minute. And the Healing Spheres generated by the Mastery Gift of the Serpent now have a duration of 30 seconds. So kind of nerf those a little bit. Not really a big deal. I'm skipping Mistweaver and going to Windwalker for obvious reasons. Windwalker, new ability, level 75. It's called Storm, Earth, and Fire. This thing is awesome. Let me read it to you. The Windwalker can summon up to 2 elemental duplicates that mirror damaging abilities that the monk uses while they are active. For each spirit summoned, the monk's damage is reduced. One spirit causes the monk and the spirit to deal 60% of the monk's normal damage, so you're getting it's like 120% more damage, of your damage happening. And 2 spirits will cause the monk and both active spirits to deal 40%, which is the same 120%. So, and each spirit lasts until the ability is cancelled or that spirit's target dies or otherwise becomes unavailable. Combo Breaker is now a passive ability granted at level 15 and has a 12% chance to make the monk's next Blackout Kick or Tiger Palm cost no chi, which I think that's really good for if you're leveling, and because that mastery was kind of crap anyways, to be honest. But yeah, the Storm, Earth, and Fire, I think that's going to be really, really cool. Can't wait to check that one out. And they replaced the mastery with, sorry, I'm kind of like going pretty sporadic with this. The new mastery, Bottled Fury, because they completely redid Tiger's Eye Brew. So they have a new mastery that surrounds Tiger's Eye Brew, which is at least more useful to us now. It increases the damage bonus provided by the Tiger's Eye Brew by 0.2% per mastery per stack. So yeah, that's 0.2% per mastery per stack. A little weird, but hey, whatever. It's better than the Combo Breaker. That's not passive anyway, so GG on that. Tiger's Eye Brew now increases the damage by 1% per stack. It was 2%, now it's 1%, but it's now going to be improved by Bottled Fury. So there you have it. It's going to go up, but wait, there's more. Tiger's Eye Brew now gains 1 charge after spending 2 chi instead of 4. So it's not that bad. You get it twice as fast now, and it stacks up to 20 charges instead of 10. However, it's still only going to consume 10 charges, so it won't be like super OP, and you'll be running around with like 140% or anything like that. But yeah, it stacks up to 20, only 10 per activation, and the user interface will now alert when it reaches 10 stacks of Tiger's Eye Brew, which that in itself is awesome. But yeah, now they kind of roll over, and you won't be wasting as much chi. Again, our chi efficiency has gone way up through the roof. It's going to be a lot better. They're probably going to be a lot more viable in Arena with Nimble Brew, no Touch of Karma cost, and the paralysis buff. In addition to the Storm, Earth, and Fire, or whatever it's called, something like that. Yeah, Storm, Earth, and Fire. So cannot wait for this. I will be doing another video when the PTR launches. So gonna have a lot of fun on that. Just keep a watch out for that. And until next time.